relay kit, the current injecting cable. We can inject the secondary side, CT secondary side. We injecting, and it's two cable for feedback. It taken from 86 NO-NC contact. Now we can take NC contact. We can check. It is the relay for, we will checking ABB model REF611. It's a non-directional relay. The protections are we will enable that at fault. We can enable overcurrent first stage, IDMT 3i single greater than. We can now we can check 3i single greater than in overcurrent. That the settings are given by the starting current 0.95 into IN, starting set current, and time multiplier 0.10 seconds. Curve. Okay. Curve. IEC normal inverse curve. The current injecting cable for CT secondary side. The positive S1 cable and S2 cable or phase. It will connected through the kit. Okay. First overcurrent protection 3i single greater than in first stage. The set current 0.95 into IN. IN refer to primary current or primary CT ratio 250/1. It's also denote as the transformer full load current. TMS time multiplier is 0.10 seconds. In IDMT procedure, it's to be we can increase the 2 times of current, set current, and 5 times of set current. And when we relay gets trip command, so that times we will note it, and 5 times we can increase the current range, and that time we will note it. First we can set the current in secondary side. Now 2 times of set current 1.990. So we can now we can set the 1.9 in secondary side CT. Now we can set 1.90 in secondary injection. Now the relay was normal condition, no fault in this relay. The feedback cable is connected for our stop timing purpose. We can start the test. It will the relay can trip at 0.9 second. The overcurrent and the common trip, it will 86. It's operated. Now we can vary 2 times of injecting current. It's over, and we can inject 5 times of current. 0.95 into 5 times of. We can set the current in the kit 4.75 amps in secondary. First of all, we remove the feedback cable and change the NO contact because of the relay kit. It's not operated. Once when the feedback it's on, the relay not inject the current. So we can remove it and we can set the secondary current in 4.75 amps. No. Now we connect the feedback and change the switch in NC. So we can operate it. The trip second was changed 0.3 second because of 5 times of current it's injecting in the secondary, so the time was decreased. At fault overcurrent be occurred, so we the first stage was completed. Then we can change the settings for second stage. First of all, we can disable the overcurrent IDMT curve, and next 3i double greater than, it's for DMT, definite means settings. So we can enable it. It was on. The set value is 3 into IN, and operating delay time is 15 milliseconds. It saved. Now the settings was saved. Okay, so I'll just start. Now we remove the feedback cable and then we can inject it. In this stage we can set current goes to 3 into IN and delay seconds 50 milliseconds. So we can set it. Now 3 amps we can set it, and then the feedback cable was connected. The NONC was changed. We can now we can start this. The tripping current goes to 3.02. It's a set current in relay. See, it did set current in relay kit. The operating minimum time 50 maximum time 50 milliseconds. So we can check it 0 seconds. Now first overcurrent first stage and second stage was completed, so we can check the earth fault. So we will go to the settings and then we can disable the overcurrent protection settings, and then we can enable the earth current first stage IDMT stage. The set value is 0.15 into IN and TMS was 0.10 time multiplier. The curve was IEC normal inverse curve. It was saved. The setting changes was saved. We can clear the record. We can clear the fault. The fault was cleared in LED. Now we can start the earth fault in first stage. I0 single greater than. The set current is 0.150 into IN and the TMS was 0.10 second. The curve was IEC normal inverse. So we can inject in the neutral side. Neutral side is referred to the coordinate to the earth. So we can injecting the current in neutral phase. Neutral side. In this IDMT curve, we can check it 2 times multiples of time current and 5 times of current. So 0.15 0 into 2 times 0.30. We can set the relay kit. So first of all, we can set it. We remove the feedback cable and change the NONC contact. Okay. Now start the relay kit and then now we can start the test. Okay, actually AC meter it's working on above the 0.6 amps, so we can put it the leakage meter on the secondary injecting cable 0.30 in secondary side. We will set it and then we can start the test. The feedback was connected and then we can change it. We can start the test. The relay was tripped at 0.8 seconds because of increase of current, we can set it 0.332 amps in secondary. The time was 0.802 second. The two time was completed, so we can increase the current in secondary at 5 times of. 2 times injection was completed, so we can increase the current in secondary at 5 times into 0.150 set equal to 0.75. We can check, we can set it 0.75 amps in secondary. So we can set it. Now the feedback was removed and then the contact was changed. We can set it. Okay, it was set. The feedback was normalized and the contact was changed, so we can inject the. Now the trip was 0.37 second. The set current is 0.742 and the time was 0.379 seconds. Now the relay was tripped, earth fault and common trip and 86. Now the first stage was completed in earth fault, so we can disable it and enable the second stage. So we will go to settings and disable the earth fault first stage. And then earth fault second stage was enabled. The set value is 0.75 into IN and then operating delay time was 500 milliseconds, sorry 50 milliseconds. So it was saved. So we can the set current was 0.75 into IN and the delay time was 50 milliseconds. So okay, we can set the current in relay. We remove the cable and the contact was changed. The contact was connected, feedback was connected, and we can start the test. It can be operated in 0 seconds for DMT curve. 0.754 and the operating time was 0.0 seconds. Now the earth fault indication, it's working. we can normalize the settings. All the test was completed, so we can normalize the relay settings. We can enable all the protections. At fault first stage on, at fault second stage on, and overcurrent second stage it's on, and then first stage will be on. It was saved. Now the settings was normalized, and now we can clear the fault records. Now the relay test was completed, and relay can be normalized and no fault. It were working healthy.